Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Simon Chan, and I'm here to fire you up and get you going because we all know we need some motivation like the way we need oxygen. Happy Monday. Happy July 4th to everyone here. And today we're going to talk about fighting for freedom, something I read a couple years back that still has a big impact on me. I'm going to share something with you that actually help you change the way you think as well. Good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend. Today I want to talk about fighting for freedom, right? And first of all, super grateful to be living in the country we live in. I travel a lot of places around the world. Definitely grateful for everyone people protect the country I live in, America, and it's definitely very grateful to be American. Okay, and never take your freedom for granted. So anyway, I'm just curious, where are you from? Drop in a comment where you sit. If you're from the U.S., drop and let me know what city you are. I'm out in Los Angeles. If you're watching, if you're a different country, from the U.K., Melanie, good to see you here. Marie, good to see you here as well. And out in Canada, Ria, good to see you. So I want to share something with you today. Okay, I read somewhere like I talk about fighting for freedom. Today is Independence Day in the U.S. But when did you declare your independence? Okay, and I say your Independence Day is the day you decided to go or become an entrepreneur. What day was that? Karen, what day was your Independence Day? Marie, when was your Independence Day? The day you decided, hey, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to fight for my own freedom. I'm going to live the life on my terms. Okay. For me, I still remember November 14th, 2003. That was my Independence Day. All right. I mean, of course, like I said, if you've always just hopped on, super grateful to believe in America, to be living in the U.S. Grateful for everyone who protects the country. I always tell my kids that never take anything for granted. But going shifting back to you as an entrepreneur, we all have a day that we said, hey, this is the day I'm going to get started. I'm going to choose to. I remember before I read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and I met my mentors. I think, hey, I was just going to have a job, worked there for 30, 40 years, climbed the corporate ladder. And then when I discovered about being an entrepreneur, you can create freedom. You can choose when you want to work, where you want to work, at your terms. That was the day I'm going to live that life. And I declared my freedom. I said, I'm going to go become an entrepreneur. November 14th, 2003, 19 years ago. Karen, so good. Karen, you're pretty new, like a little entrepreneur baby. That's awesome. Less than 2 years. Here's the thing I want to share with you. Once you know that date, you got to do two things. You got to fight for it. Once something I read, when I started this pep talk, I talked about this. Something I read a couple years ago. I was trying to find it, I couldn't find it, but it really made an impact. Like people always talk about the people who signed the Declaration of Independence, right? And this is again something to be grateful for. They're definitely heroes in the U.S. But supposedly, I think over 50% of the people who actually signed the Declaration of Independence were persecuted and tortured. That's something I didn't know until I read that. I wish I could. Maybe if I find out later today, I'll find it out. So it's like, and these people, what they did, they fought for that. They didn't take it for granted, right? If you declare your declaration, you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to fight hard for that. Are you fighting hard for that battle? Are you fighting hard every day? Are you pushing yourself? Are you staying consistent? Hey, go ahead and make it happen. Push hard. Work on that DMO. Are you working that DMO every day? Even on a holiday, working that DMO. I talk about no days off, right? Even on the days you're busy. Like today, I got a lot of family stuff with the boys, doing a little bit of that DMO because you have to be moving your business forward every day, right? Jenny, your daughter's birthday is November 14th, same day as my Independence Day. Second thing is, during the journey, you got to be patient. I think this is very important. Patient and not in just like the business, it's not get rich quick, but patience that it takes time for you to learn. I think that was something that I'm grateful for my mentors that told me, hey, Simon, you got to be patient. You want success fast, but you got to become that person. You haven't become that person yet. You haven't learned the skills. You haven't learned how to think like that person. And I think that's something I encourage every one of you to do. Fight hard for that freedom, but also be patient in that process. Last thing, someone messaged me too. It's like, it's boring. The process can be extremely boring. And unless you can embrace that boredom, that, hey, you may have to be doing the daily grind every day, whether you like or not. It's going to be really, really difficult to be successful. So, yes, Karen, good to see you pushing hard every day. If you need a DMO sheet, drop in DMO. I will send it out to you. Abigail, good to hear that you had a 40-day transformation. 40-day transformation, think about how more importantly you're transforming. How are you changing, transforming your mind? Because when the mind changes, everything else will change. Your income changes only after you change. Hey, that's all I got for you. That's my message. Happy July 4th again. Never take your freedom for granted. Fight for your entrepreneur freedom as well. Be patient in the process. The process may be boring, but stay consistent and go out there, have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless. Have a great holiday. See you back tomorrow.